Lesson 1, born or made. Leadership is one of those qualities that can either be learned or you're naturally born with it. Some people are natural born leaders and they take that talent with them to the grave. Other people have to learn how to be a leader and soak in knowledge from as many people that are leading anything as possible. It's one of those weird talents that is an intangible. You can't really score your leadership ability. It's one of those things that you feel and that you know is a part of you. I've always grown up being the head of the group project at school, or head of this or head of that. I always like to be in control. It's less of a micromanagement thing and more so keeping everybody on the right track. To actually learn how to be a leader is to be on a team with leaders that are better than yourself. You don't have to follow them blindly. You can have your own opinions and you can have your own thoughts. But to truly be a leader, you have to learn how to follow first. Once you learn how to be a follower and you learn how to accept constructive criticism, accept criticism that isn't constructive, and deal with it, then you truly gain the ability to rationalize and logically run through every scenario and figure out which is the best one to actively please and, respect your teammates' opinions of you. So once you truly understand how to be a follower, you can really start focusing on individual aspects of becoming a leader. One of these aspects is communication. Communicating with your teammates, communicating with your organization, communicating with your fans, your followers, your haters. Being able to communicate clearly and concisely is one of the more important aspects of being a leader. There's also quite a few other things, and one of those things is preparation, is preparing for tournaments, preparing for events, preparing for anything that can be thrown at you. If it's a vacation coming up or if it's a family thing coming up, there's a ton of things that as a leader you have to be able to prepare for. Once you become a leader of a team, you have to deal with a lot of pressure. Pressure coming in from every angle. Pressure coming in from fans, from your teammates, from your organization, from your real life friends. There's so many pressure coming in from every different ways, it becomes difficult to handle, but I'll help you learn how to handle that pressure a little better. Something you learn about once you get to the upper echelon of pro gaming is how to get yourself and get your teammates into the zone. The zone is a fairy tale thing that is actually real, and it's one of the things that I think really helps myself and my teammates excel when it comes down to crunch time. To truly be a leader, you have to understand how to manipulate the vibe. You have to understand what hype does, what hype affects, what your adrenaline affects, what the crowd affects. There's so many different factors that go into the atmosphere of a competitive gaming event. You have to be able to learn how to control those, how to handle those, and how to use them to your advantage. To truly be one of the best at competitive gaming, you have to have the motivation, you have to have the passion, the desire to be the best. If you don't truly have it, then this isn't for you, this won't work out for you. You have to truly want it. You have to see yourself there. You have to see yourself successful. Those are the only ways you can be successful, is if you imagine it in your head every single day. As a leader, you have to instill that drive. You have to instill that passion. You are the driving force behind your team's want to win a tournament. You are the start of the moment you win the tournament. And that starts weeks and weeks and weeks before the tournament even begins. And it falls on the leader to be that one to truly show your teammates that they want to win. Conflict management is insane when it comes to Call of Duty, and especially competitive gaming as a whole. Being able to manage your conflicts inside the team, outside the team, it goes hand in hand with the roster change situation. If you can't adequately manage your conflicts, then you're not going to be on the team very long. Every single player on the team has to understand where each player, each teammate is coming from, or else it's not going to work out. It almost goes hand in hand with roster changes, because the dropping and the picking up of players really comes down to how well they accept criticism, how well they accept, their ultimate fate being dropped from the team or picked up on the team. It's very, very difficult to put into words exactly how to manage these conflicts, but I'm going to try my best. One of the last things I'd like to talk to you about in being a leader is how to manage your branding and social media. Branding yourself as a leader and as a captain goes so far that you really need to understand how it benefits you, the aspects of it that benefit you and your team. The confidence you gain from the correct social media branding really goes a long way. Moving forward through this course, I'm going to dive and flesh out all of these aspects that we've just talked about. These are the things that are going to really make you the best leader that you can be.